to Coffee Stories. My name is Suyog. I'm one of the founders of Driftaway. This is Ian, our lead coffee buyer and lead roaster. This is Dave, our production roaster. We are tasting Coffee Month 11 coffees. This particular one is from Colombia for the bold profile. Colombia Santa Maria Huila Excelso. We just brewed it on this French press. A little bit more than 4 minutes, especially for a darker profile. And just experimenting with letting it steep for a little bit more than normal. Let's have a taste.
Oh yeah. Get that caramel right away.
Yeah, it's really sweet. Kind of mild, round, chocolatey.
That's delicious.
A little bit nutty, touch of nutty.
Yeah.
I think walnut is the taste of it. It's definitely present.
Yeah, it's not like a peanut. It's more
Yeah.
of a walnut or something.
Good coffee for the fall weather.
Yeah.
Right. Just like a sharp, heavy taste. Yeah, it's really nice. Dave, do you want to talk about where it's from?
Yeah, so this is from Colombia, the Department of Huila, which is in the southern section of the country, but Huila is in the northern part of that section. And actually comes from a farm is it on the volcano?
It's like on the slope of the...
It's on the slope of the third highest peak in Colombia.
Yeah.
Which is cool because the soil has a different kind of chemical makeup.
Yeah.
Volcanic soil tends to be very good for growing coffee.
Yeah, well, coffee is kind of a notorious crop in a way. It requires a lot of nutrients to make really delicious coffee. So some of the best coffees come from volcanic regions and specifically from, dormant but relatively freshly erupted volcanoes. So this one is no exception. Colombia has just got some incredible coffees at least for the past 12 months. And this one is just as amazing. Huila, Tolima have been amazing. Been bringing amazing coffees for us.
This is a regional blend, but from basically one town in Huila,
Right.
Santa Maria. Basically, when you order a coffee that's sort of the Excelso grade, it could be a blend of multiple regions from Colombia. It's sort of a generic term. They guarantee the bean size and a certain quality, but nothing else other than that. This does have traceability back to one town.
Right.
So the Excelso qualifier basically means that it's between 15 and 16 grade size, which isn't the biggest bean you can get, the largest bean from Colombia, but the next size down.
Right.
What it generally means is that this is a high-grown coffee. It's like really high elevation. It's really dense.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit smaller, so it's going to pack really tightly into the drum, and you have to add a ton of heat and air to actually roast the coffee because it's just going to put up a wall for actually
it's much
distributing
denser.
the heat. Yeah, and smaller, so it just like packs in there.
Yeah.
And then the other qualifier we have for this coffee is EP, which stands for European preparation.
Yeah.
It's kind of an old school term in the coffee world. It basically means that the coffee is free of defects to a certain degree. Like a defect is anything that sort of contributes to off flavors in the coffee.
It's just like a well-processed coffee, because ultimately processing of coffee is done by hand, bean by bean, essentially. Usually on like a conveyor belt of some sort, people picking out defects so that everything else goes through. So they're just doing it enough times or enough attention is given to it so that there's fewer defects per 1,000 beans. It's funny, European process historically is like slightly better than American process, but for us, all of our coffees are European process or better. In this case, there is a qualifier for this coffee because of the fact that there are others available that are not European process. So that's nice. It brings a certain sort of certainty to the quality of it for the cup. chewy. So yeah, that's it for this coffee. This is Colombia Santa Maria Huila for the bold profile for Coffee Monthly.